Rated E for everyone.
Hi there, welcome to Lost Cities, Xbox Live Arcade's latest gem, according to the official Xbox magazine, who rated Lost Cities an 8.5 out of 10 in their latest May 2008 issue. I'm Kevin Vlaming, Global Brand Manager here at Sierra Online. I'm here to give you a quick walkthrough of how to play the game, along with some details on the scoring system. Let's get started. After choosing a single-player game and your desired difficulty, you are introduced to the virtual game board. Here is where you'll spend most of your time exploring in Lost Cities. There are 5 different colored cities for you to explore. Below each city is where you must play one of 2 types of cards. The first are expedition cards, numbered from 2 to 10. The second type of cards are investment cards, which can only be played before you play one of your numbered expedition cards of the same color. We'll demonstrate how each type is played in a little bit. Above each city are their own specific discard piles, where you discard those cards you do not want. To the top left of each city is a colored coin with each city's score included in it. Finally, at the far left middle of the screen is the draw pile, where you and your opponents will draw cards from. Notice the number below the pile. This is how many cards are left in the deck, or roughly how many turns are left before the scores are tallied and a winner is determined. One tip though, make sure you are always aware of how low this number is when playing your game. It will help you out a lot. Enough of that, let's start exploring. First off, each player is dealt 8 random cards, and is required to keep 8 cards in their hand at all times. If you look at my hand below, from left to right, I have 2 yellow expedition cards, numbered 3 and 7, followed by 3 white expedition cards, numbered 2, 7, and 10. Next, I have our first look at an investment card, this one being a green investment card, along with a green 9 expedition card. Finishing my hand out, I have a red 3 expedition card. The goal of each game is to score more points than your opponent over the desired amount of rounds. If you notice my first play, I choose to start my white city expedition by dropping the white 2. Note, all cards have to be played in ascending order but not in sequence. Let me repeat that. All cards must be played in ascending order but not in sequence. I personally almost always play the lowest card in my hand when first starting out. I'm sure you will figure out your own strategy though. After playing the white 2, notice the score on the silver coin to the top left is now -18. The reason for this is that whenever you start an expedition on any color, it costs you 20 points. From there, every card you put down counts towards your overall points and depletes the -20 points you start with when first exploring a city. After you play your card and confirm your play, you have the choice to either pick up the top card from the draw pile or pick up a card from one of the discard piles above each city. Since there are no discards to pick from, I will choose the top card from the draw pile, a white 9 expedition card. Next, my opponent gives us our first look at an investment card. This one is a blue investment card. Here's where some of the strategy comes in for Lost Cities. If you look at his score for his blue city, it is now -40 instead of the normal -20. Remember, every time you start out a new expedition, you start out in the hole 20 points. However, since he played an investment card, it has doubled the cost of starting an expedition, thus starting him out with a -40 point score. Note, you can only play an investment card before you play any numbered expedition card. Let me repeat that. You can only play an investment card before you play any numbered expedition cards. There are 3 colored investment cards per city, and for every one you play before playing a numbered expedition card, your cost is doubled, tripled, or quadrupled, respectively. The reason someone would want to do this is that along with the cost of starting an expedition being multiplied by the number of investment cards, so are all of the numbered expedition cards. If we fast forward the action to when my opponent finally does throw an expedition card on top of an investment card, you will see exactly how the investment cards can be a benefit. Notice, he now has an investment card on the green city with a total point score of -40. Again, doubled because of the played investment card. He follows this investment card with a 5 expedition card. Instead of being worth 5 points and going from a -40 point score to -35 points, he gets double the amount thanks to his investment card making it worth 10 points, resulting in a score of -30. Without teaching you all of my secrets, I think you know everything you need to know in order to get started with Lost Cities. I am certain you will find out all the little nuances and strategies of this new gem for Xbox Live Arcade. Download it today.